We have got some breaking news for you here on Bloomberg GO. Stan Druckenmiller, famed investor, has come out publicly throughout the last hour. I've actually been speaking to him, and he has just given me an on-the-record statement regarding the campaign, and he is now publicly, officially backing John Kasich, which is similar to what we heard from Ken Langone, co-founder of Home Depot, just a week ago. If you bear with me, Stan's statement. While Kasich has been my favorite all along, and the one I have given the lion's share of my financial support the last year, I have decided to commit to him publicly. The delta between him and the other three is just too big. Michigan, Ohio, California, New York, Pennsylvania could provide a path to the nomination. John Kasich leads Hillary Clinton in polls by more than Marco Rubio. The polls and logic suggest that the perception that Rubio is the most electable Republican are misguided. Now, it is important to note that this is Mr. Druckenmiller's first official public support backing. Many people have said, is he pulling out of Chris Christie? Stan Druckenmiller has not given money to Chris Christie since February of 2015. We love to say it here, follow the money. He has given 4 times that amount of money to John Kasich. And I want to add one more point that I got from Stan. Quote, John Kasich is a serious candidate with serious credentials. I've known John for 21 years when he and Newt Gingrich successfully moved Bill Clinton to the center on federal budget issues. He's saying this guy brings people together.
So let's talk about why this is so important, not just because it is Stanley Druckenmiller, which is terribly important, but John Kasich is just about out of money. He has a little over $1 million left. He has not got a very good chance in most of the March 1 states. He needs to get through to Michigan, which is on the 8th of March, and he needs to get through to Ohio, his native state, on the 15th in order to get through. The notion that he will get the money because Stan Druckenmiller has given this endorsement, other people will come behind it, may give him a shot to make it.
And if you think about the overall candidates, if Ted Cruz loses the SEC, things get very unstable for him. Donald Trump, as strong as he is, things are always unstable around the Donald, and you don't know what could happen. So for me, this shows, again, this is anyone's race.
Well, and it is important to say, as we do with Meghan Murphy earlier, the Wall Street money thus far has not really made a difference in this race. I mean, Jeb Bush, after all, raised $118 million. Right? And it went for nothing, essentially.
And we were just saying, Wall Street is frustrated. They're saying, listen, my Jeb Bush money went nowhere. My Chris Christie money went nowhere. I'm going to sit on the sidelines. That's what we thought, except when you see someone like Stan and Ken come out publicly, and I'm just going to recap this one more time. Stan Druckenmiller has said, well, Kasich has been my favorite all along, and the one I have given the lion's share of my financial support the last year, I have decided to commit to him publicly. I'm going to jump ahead where he says, serious candidate with serious credentials. I've known John Kasich for 21 years when he and Newt Gingrich moved Bill Clinton to the center on federal budget issues. That's what so many people want to hear. Move to the middle.
Druckenmiller says it's not a 3-man race for the Republicans.